Hello everybody, you're looking at a shadow, also you're looking at a couch. It's not the same couch as before, hasn't been for months. In any event, I guess you could call this the first half of August. I'm filming it now because I got a bunch of boxed stuff and I wanted to show off what I got in the boxes before I store the cartridges in one place and the boxes in another. So I'll just get that out of the way. And then I'll put this video up with whatever I got for the rest of the month, and that's your whole pickup video and nice little stitched up little thing. And yeah, anyways, first up for ColecoVision we have BC's Quest for Tires. From the first man comes the last word. Dun 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 dun. Should be fun. It's just a box. It's not in the best of condition, but the game's in there and that's important. Next up, and I was probably a little overzealous in picking this up, got River Raid for ColecoVision. Got a copy of River Raid in there. It's got the manual, which is kind of nice. I was really excited because I found a box copy of River Raid. Comes with this manual. It's somewhat instructions. And it came with that, and I was excited that I had a copy of River Raid for ColecoVision because I liked River Raid on the 2600. Then I remembered I already had a copy of River Raid for ColecoVision on hand from like a year or so ago, or whatever the case may be, and I already did a video on this ages ago. So I got a double, but hey, you got the manual, you got the box, so you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to complain, even if the box is falling apart, and it is falling apart. Let's just kid ourselves. Another ColecoVision game here, Gateway to Apshai. Yeah, looks kind of fun. This box is actually a little nicer, and it comes with a Popeye instruction manual. En français, they call this. There we go. It does have the manual for the proper game. That's always nice. You know, it's always nice to for ColecoVision and Atom. It's a nice box. Yeah, I can't complain about the Popeye manual. I got the Popeye. Since I got the game, might as well. Why not? You know. So like that there, nice and on display, I guess. And next up, let's get the got War Games, also for ColecoVision, based on the hit MGM UA movie. That's going to be interesting to try out. And last ColecoVision game. And I was kind of stoked that I found this, because I didn't think this was a thing, but got Spy Hunter for ColecoVision. Guess I shouldn't be surprised that they made that. That one was a little pricier. I don't remember how much. I don't keep that in my head, but you know, not that pricey though. Probably over 50, I guess. I don't remember what. And then finally, you know, sort of like to break the whole ColecoVision theme, we got Toy Story for the Genesis, which I'm actually kind of curious about. And just to break the theme of it just being stuff that I'm looking forward to, here's something that I picked up strictly for the purposes of making a silly video, and that's the Retron HD. Premium retro gaming console for NES. HD audio, 720p. This thing's heavy. Actually, there is kind of a bit of a weight to it. I think it's just the extra crap and not the actual console, but I'm looking forward to checking that out, and presumably there'll be a video on it by the time this comes out, or there will be in the future. As a matter of fact, I'm going to clear this shit out, and I'm going to film that right now. But as for you, you're going to be watching the second half of pickups, whatever that may be. So, anyways, cut. Yep, so this is about a week or so later, towards the end of the month. Sorry about the clutter. Bit of a mess here, but a few more pickups to add to the previous segment. That was done a while ago. Let's start with the other ColecoVision game to add to the pile. BC2 Grog's Revenge. Goes well with the other one, I suppose. Next up, a Sega Genesis game. Mickey's Ultimate Challenge. When I first saw this in the flea market, I already assumed I already had this one, because the cover seemed familiar. But after double checking, realized that's not the one I had. This is the one I have, Great Circus Mystery, which is a Capcom game. That's from High Tech Expressions. This isn't a pickup, by the way. I already had this for a while. Good game, though. But yeah, another Genesis game with Mickey Mouse on it, and it's a whole bunch I've got so far, and none of it's Castle of Illusion. Oh well, someday maybe. Let's change things up with a Game Boy game of Quarth. Played this on the Famicom. It's a favorite to put on the bootleg multi-cart things, and knew there was a Game Boy version. I'm happy to have a copy of it here. It's fairly cheap too, a few bucks at most. A couple Atari 2600 games. We got Warp Lock from Data Age. This uses the paddle controller. Always nice to have one of those around. And finally, another Atari 2600 game, and one to add to the pile, I suppose. Star Wars Return of the Jedi Death Star Battle. Nice little cover art there. The game's not fantastic. I've already played this like years ago. Even did a video on it. Not a particularly great game or anything like that, but it's a Star Wars game to add to the collection. Go along nicely with the Star Wars arcade game, Jedi Arena, and Empire Strikes Back. So that's a thing. So those are the pickups for the month, and yeah, maybe next time, next pickup video, we'll do it in one shot. This past month has been a bit busy, but hopefully going forward things will ease up a bit, and we'll try and get some more frequency as far as the material goes, or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna clean this up or something, and yeah. Good night.